Hello and welcome to another edition of Dashawns2cents. I'm here with the Hollywood Heritage Champion, Scorpio Sky.
That's right, and I'm sitting like this. This is the relaxed, like, celebrity, but like this is like Eddie Murphy. This is like Andy Griffith. Yeah. This is how they sit. It hurts the groin.
Yeah, well, we brought the nice chairs out for you. We got nice scenery here, Commerce Casino.
I feel like Sammy Davis Jr.
I was like being back at Commerce, wrestling here again.
I like Commerce. I do. I enjoy it here. It's nice. It's a good crowd. It's fun.
Man, I just talked to your friend, Wrestling Brian Stryker, so they were my last interview. It was a great match. Wrestling clinic. How was wrestling with Stryker getting the ring with him?
It was great. Anytime you can go in the ring and not touch the ropes, not take one bump, you know, it shows something about the two professionals you have in the ring, and he's a true professional.
You guys put on a technical classic. It's hard to get the fans in that, but fans are pretty into that technical match.
Well, that's the thing. Not just to go out and do it, but to have the fans invested still in it. Yeah. It's artistic.
Yeah. So now you're like the face of Secretary Plywood, Steel Will thing from WWE. But I was being the face of Hollywood. Like people see you, you're like associated like KDOC Hollywood.
Yeah, I heard they were doing that. Actually, but yeah, I've been saying I've been the face of Hollywood since probably 2011, and I appreciate it and I like it. Eventually, there's going to become a time where I'm going to have to step aside and let other guys step up, and there's a lot of really good guys. PP Ray is great. Rock Nest Monsters are great. Both those teams could branch off and become great singles wrestlers. There's a lot of really good guys on our show. You know, I believe we're underrated.
Yeah. So wrestling for AWS, the past year heavyweight champion, and you guys still B-Boy in a career versus title match, being in a steel cage with B-Boy, man. How was your feud being with B-Boy this year? It's been great matches from EWF to AWS. Wrestling B-Boy, man. You guys submission match, 2 out of 3 falls. Like how's it been like?
I've wrestled him my entire career.
Yeah.
The first time I wrestled him, I think it was 2003, which was my first year. And we've been beating the hell out of each other. Each match got better and better and more physical.
Yeah.
This year, I think we probably 2 or 3 times we looked at each other and said that was probably the best match we've had. And it just keeps getting better and better. And what can I say? He's great to work with. I love it.
It's easy to work with him. Like, there's some people that are just like easy to work with. Just like, you know, when you're facing them, you're like, it's easy to.
Very easy. Very easy.
Are there a few guys like that, or there's a few?
There's very few guys you have chemistry with right off the bat.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes wrestling a couple of times until you really find your niche. I've had that with guys where our first match was just dog crap, and after maybe we learn a few things, make a few adjustments, the next match is better. With him, it was good right off the bat. Guys like him and Scott Lost and Joey Ryan, I always had chemistry with those guys.
Let's do some rare questions they use all the time. What's the worst ring name you've ever heard?
Worst ring name I've probably what was it? It was something I did. I did the Sweden's Top Model, and they came up with wrestling names. It was like Girl Next Door Viper was the girl's name. Yeah, it was Girl Next Door Viper.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the worst thing.
You've wrestled all over. What's the most hostile crowd you've been around? Like the craziest crowd,
Probably Las Vegas. I was wrestling Frankie Kazarian. I was the bad guy in the match. I did a real vicious promo early in the show, and I was all over the crowd, and they were all over me, and someone actually threw a dart at me during the match. Yeah, they missed me, thank goodness.
Oh,
they threw a dart, the referee picked it up, and I still have the dart.
Any crazy fan stories? Like fans that are like stalking you right there?
A few over the years. I've had, a few stalkings, but it comes with the territory. No stories. But
do you regularly watch WWE and TNA? You don't regularly watch it? Never watch that stuff?
I'm not that big of a wrestling fan.
Okay. So who are some of your favorite young guys that you wrestle? I know you wrestle Gregory Sharp, the Levers. Who are some guys that people should look out for?
Gregory Sharp is one of them. Leo Blaze is really good. I haven't wrestled him, but I've trained with him. He comes and
that match was supposed to happen at Law, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, the week before at TNA, I blew out my orbital bone, and I couldn't wrestle. Actually, I was supposed to take weeks to heal up, and that was a pretty bad injury. It just I haven't wrestled him. I like to wrestle him. He's really good because he's come and trained with me a few times. Guys I have wrestled, obviously, like Ray Rose just Peter Avalon's one of the best. Rockiness is great. I got a lot of students that are going to be really good.
Someone that keeps asking a question. I get asked this question all the time when I went for a kids interview. Like, they say, when are the students going to debut? Like, they have debuted, right?
Yeah, pretty much my whole first class is wrestling.
Yeah, I think it's like a spam account that keeps asking, ask Mr. Marquez or Mr. Sky who's going to debut. I know Ryan asked.
Not all of them are wrestling every show, but Jody Sutton, he's on pretty much every show. Now Anderson Cruz wrestled a show ago, and he's one of them. And Daniel Joseph has been wrestling since last summer, I think. And now they have Kevin, what's his name, Jordan Brooks. He's
doing YouTube.
About his real name.
He used to do his YouTube show like I used to do.
Yeah, that's
Man on Fire used to do.
He was an M1W fan.
Yeah.
But he wrestles now, and I think he wrestled today. And now I'm on my second class. So I've got about 6 new guys, and they'll probably be wrestling like 6 months.
So where can we find it on Twitter, Facebook?
Twitter, at Scorpio Sky. I'm not a Facebooker. You know, they have that old saying, behind every successful person is a deactivated Facebook account.
Okay. Any upcoming big matches you have lined up?
Every match for me is a big match.
I forget, what are you doing for AWS next show?
I'm not on AWS.
Oh, yeah.
I'm taking a break from it.
So thank you for being on the show, man. We're trying to have you on after a little...
It's been a while. It's been a long time since we've been trying to do it.
But we men in fences, see, everything gets men into wrestling. They say, never say never in wrestling. So, yeah.
You can't ever say never.
Peace.
Pose.